All right, we are ready to go with the next run. We're dealing with Sonic Origins. We're going to be doing Sonic 1. And right now, it looks like it's Tails, no Emeralds. Argic? Z?
Oh, hello. Zehher, you want to introduce yourself, buddy?
Hello, I am Zehher. I am a Tails runner, and today for you guys, I am going to be running, sounds like Sonic 1 Tails No Emeralds. With me today, I have Argic. Argic, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I am Argic, Sonic Speedrunner Extraordinaire, and I am honored to be joining Zehher here for their first marathon run. So hopefully you will all enjoy the run here. I know I'm going to enjoy commentating it. Zehher, whenever you are ready, buddy, the show is yours.
All right. Alright, so if somebody could just give me a countdown, we could start this off.
All right, we'll give you a countdown. We will go on go. So, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so this is Sonic Origins, so a few things that are different between this and the original Sonic is that one, you can play as Tails, but two, you can spin dash, which is not something that you could do in the original Sonic game. And I'm just going to be taking advantage of the spin dash and trying to get through the level as quickly as possible. I don't really want to fly, because flying is actually slower than running unless I'm using it to skip sections of the level itself.
Which we will be doing later on in some of the other stages, because one of the good things about
No
Origins...
Emeralds has one, just a reminder.
All good. Thankfully, we didn't get enough rings, so we are good to go. No special stages for us this time, only speed. As we jump into Green Hill 2, and we are going to watch Zehher jump out a little intended secret route here, not having to run away to the backside because we already have the spin dash, so we don't have to go and do the run forward. Now, with the speed shoes, we do a nice big jump and just fly right above the level here, and we're just going to leg it all the way across to the end there. Tails getting tired, but it doesn't matter because the level is already done. And that's one of the few levels that we will fly across, and we can use, basically it's all down to the speed shoes. Speed shoes gives us a nice burst of speed, and it translates nicely into Tails' flight.
Yeah, using that flight, you can get as low as a 15. A Tails spin dash, thank you. Yeah, so you can get as low as a 15-second run using that strat. But going back to this level, I'm just gonna, go through this as fast as I can. Try to get the invincibility so that I can fly inside the boss's hitbox. Unfortunately, his hitbox does not start until the wrecking ball is fully extended. But once I have the invincibility, I can just fly inside the hitbox here and kill him super fast with the invincibility.
Nicely done. Yeah, they saw us coming compared to some of the original strats in Sonic 1. You could always hit the boss just as he was coming down, but they've made him invincible for just a little bit longer. But not that it matters, because we are good to go. And speaking of good to go, we are on to Marble Zone now, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with cycles. So Zehher here is going to spin dash immediately and absolutely hoof it straight through the stage as quickly as possible. Trying not to take damage, but, whoops, sometimes that happens.
I missed unfortunately, I missed my cycle, so I had to wait one extra cycle. And I didn't get that either, so let's try this again. I died.
Oh. See, you are doing dangerous strats there. I'm not a fan of those. Trying to get those.
I'm usually consistent with that strat. I took a hit, so I'm gonna miss my cycle again. I'll probably take it a little bit safer this time, though.
Yeah, the joys of marathon luck there. But yeah, just I am not a fan of anything that tries to squish me or anything that tries to
I'll give this
come
one
and get
last
me.
try. Nope. Alright. I'm just gonna wait out the cycles now. That's enough of that.
Better taking it safer there. As we say, cycles are just a little bit of a pain in the butt. But, you know, better taking it safe for a marathon run rather than taking intentional deaths on it. The good news, though, no lives in this game. So we can retry things like that as much as we want. But you might also as well notice here that Zehher currently has the Fire Shield. Fire Shield is normally an exclusive to Sonic 3 and Knuckles or Sonic Mania. But in Origins, there's the ability to turn on the elemental shields in any of the games. However, as we are Tails, we can only use it to protect ourselves from fire and not getting squished. Whoops.
I was not expecting. I never got squished there before.
It's the joys of marathon nerves. Don't worry about it. You are all good. Oh, that box there, that box has got me many a time. It's a little troll box. But yeah, as we were saying there, the elemental shields are in the game, so you will see the fire shield, the lightning shield, and the bubble shield, and we'll be able to use their passive effects because Tails cannot use any of the active abilities on it. So we will use the fire shield here, using the protection from fire and lava, dodging the squish this time, which is always good. And then just going to fly with Tails all the way past these areas. Normally we have to wait on the cycles. Not this time. We can fly our way, and there comes up towards the end of the stage, and that is Marble 1.
Yeah. Marble 1 is probably the most difficult level out of the entire game. It's a toss-up between Marble 1 and Labyrinth 3.
Yep. Honestly, yeah, Night Marble is one heck of a doozy of a stage. But here we go, Marble 2. Nice little break there to get the button to get down onto this area. Again, we're going to be taking intentional damage boosts over the lava here. As long as we have one ring, we cannot die. We're going to see if we can get through the little lava chase sequence here, and then we'll see how the bridges are going to go. Hopefully the bridges will go well, and we'll get ourselves over there. Of course, Tails has the ability to fly, so we don't have to worry about that one any time there. And love a little spin dash killing the cat killers. So we're just going to head over this area again. Much easier as Tails, because that flight just makes skipping all these cycles very nicely. Got to be careful on the fireballs, though. Those fireballs go a little bit higher than you initially expect. So if you're not on a good cycle, they might try and get you. But Zehher here making light work of the stage. Invincibility grab, going to carry this now all the way towards the end of the stage. Tails' hitbox allowing him to get under. Quick flights here, making sure we don't get crushed by the chandeliers, and then that's the end of the stage.
So for this level coming up, I'm actually going to be taking a new path that they added for Tails. So if I spin dash in the beginning here, run through this and then fly here, I can take a secret upper path here that they added in for Tails. And this is actually, I think, August, this might be the first time you've seen this path because you usually run Sonic, right?
I have actually seen it before, but I know where you're coming from on this one. This was also in the original Android versions of the game as well. Yes. And Flying Fox, Big Tails Runner. So I've witnessed it through her stuff on it. Haven't actually played it myself, though. So maybe one day we'll do it. Maybe one day I'll do a Tails run.
So, when Tails flies, as long as it's just his tail that hits and not his body, his tails will actually damage bosses and enemies. So I was taking advantage of that in order to quick kill the boss, trying to be careful to not have my body go into the boss and have it just be my tails that hits the boss.
Buttcopter! Good old Tails Buttcopter. Alright, now off to Spring Yard. We're going to have fun. We'll see if Randy and Orton are going to come out of nowhere and be a butt, but hopefully we won't be seeing any of their shenanigans today. We are, of course, though, going to go up and grab ourselves a set of speed shoes. Fancy little clip underneath the box there, because obviously I can't get on the platform because the box is in the way. But then up and over the screen there, and then we are just going to fly all the way across to the end of the stage. We are massively above the arena right now, and then we're just going to time our landing, hit the button, and away we go. That is a beautiful stage.
This stage is For Act 2, as far as I know, it's actually identical to what Sonic does, with the exception of a couple of extra flights.
Yep. Well, I mean, you say a couple of extra flights. You just do one big fly and away you go.
Well, I'm saying Act 2, I believe, is identical.
Ah, yes. Well, we'll find out when we go through and we'll see how it goes. Gonna start by bouncing off the spring and then head down the bottom because it doesn't not get up the top, and hopefully we don't get hit by any of the crab meats. Tails is gonna have a slightly easier time through this segment because we can fly over all the spike balls and that, getting a nice cycle on the platforms there, and then seeing where our boxes are gonna be. Ideally, we don't want to get hit by any of the enemies or hit by any of the bumpers, and Tails' flight makes that relatively easy to manage. So we got the cycle there. Cycles and that are all good. Randy and Orton are chasing behind us right now. There they are there. Thankfully, they're not going to get us because Zehher is moving way too fast for them. And that is it, stage 2.
I had to remember not to get the special stage here. Yeah, I've been practicing all emeralds for so much.
It's like, don't get the emerald, don't get the emerald, don't get the emerald. What'd you do? Got the emerald! Alright, now you are going for a special trick on this stage, aren't you?
Yes, I'm gonna attempt the boss skip here. And
So normally...
I'll let you explain this because I kind of need to concentrate on this level.
No worries, I got ya. So, normally, you've seen Tails already go above the stage a number of times, usually with the help of the speed shoes. When Tails is on the screen, he is flying, he can fly up until he becomes tired. However, if you are off the top of the screen, the game will not allow you to fly any higher. So what Zehher is going to be doing here is grabbing the speed shoes and the invincibility here, and then deliberately running as high as possible to try and get a big jump to get out of bounds here and then fly right across the screen. So Tails cannot fly any higher right now. Zehher is trying to stay above the screen, out of bounds, and flying over where the boss arena is to then come down, get out of the screen enough, and skip the boss and hit the capsule, and there we go! Well done, GG's! Now that is a lot harder than it looks, because if you go too far, you can get stuck, but we don't need to talk about any of that because Zehher has nailed it, and it's off to Labyrinth we go.
So, for Labyrinth 1, normally if you're playing at Sonic, you would go down, you hit a switch, and you'll spawn in a platform to run across. But I'm Tails, so instead of doing all that, I'm just gonna fly across.
Yeah, I'm a little bit jealous of Tails' ability to fly. We have to do some platforming now with Sonic to be annoying, but Tails, just spin dash and fly right across. You can get right over there. Nicely done. Doesn't have to worry about it. It's actually going to save you like 15-20 seconds. It's pretty significant. Just getting a little hit there because that enemy's a bum. Always a bum. Sonic always gets hit by it.
I disagree with the game on that one. I was pressing, I swear I was pressing down the roll and
it don't matter.
Not want to roll.
It don't matter. You're not rolling. Nope. It's like when you jump and then you don't jump and you're like, I was pressing jump. It's like, no, you weren't. It's like we disagree with this game. But yeah, nice little stage there. We do have Labyrinth 2 coming up. We're going to slip and slide down the slip and slide as we have the water and that coming up. Not really too much to worry about on this one, other than the fact that we cannot do the glitch that you can do in the original game. 16:9 does not allow us to do the zip into the wall, so you will be seeing the stage in its entirety.
If you have any donations that you would like to read, now would actually be a good time to read them.
We do not have any donations, but on the poll to kill or save Eggman at the end of the run, kill is overwhelmingly been chosen for $50 as opposed to saves $5. So when you get there, I don't think you have to worry about what you're gonna do. Unless somebody wants to donate $50 to save Eggman in the next
It is technically a few frames past. It is actually a few frames faster to let Eggman live. So
save the frames, save Eggman. Is that what you're trying to say?
Something like that.
Well, if you want to donate to save the frames and save Eggman, Speedromizer.live/donate. All funds go to the Trevor Project.
And there we go, end of the stage. You hear that spin dash, you leg it off, and nicely done there. Now for your hard one, Labyrinth 3. This stage is hard simply because the set of rings you get at the start of the game are basically the only rings you get in the rest of the level. Why they only gave us this amount of rings, I'll never know, but that's what they did.
We actually did time this, and we figured out it's the same amount of time to grab this. Oh, I missed a shield, so I'm not getting that now, but we found out it's the same amount of time to grab that bubble shield that's there, that I missed, than it would be if you don't get it.
So now you're doing it ringless. Okay, that's fine, no problem.
I'm doing this ringless, yeah. So, normally...
Oh, that means one hit death, and there are no rings between now and the boss. There is one shield there, and we'll have to see if Zehher's gonna go for it. And we hear that infamous drowning music right now. Going to grab the ball. Nice bubble grab. Nice little doggy paddle there as well. Have to be very careful not to doggy paddle at those enemies though, because while Tails is doggy paddling, he is vulnerable. So you want to be very careful. Smart move hitting the checkpoint. Thank you for hitting the checkpoint. And now we are going to race our way up the wall.
I am going to try to skip the shield because I got the checkpoint.
Oh,
now.
come on. All right, fair enough. You know what?
I'm Tails. I can fly up. It's not like I need a platform.
It's dangerous. It's all right. I believe in you. I believe in you, Zehher. Skipping the lightning shield, we're going to go up. We're now going to chase the boss. You need to make sure you don't get hit by the woof flames that come out or the spikes on the walls. However, as Zehher pointed out, Zehher can fly as we are Tails. Has to be very careful though on the rotation. Ooh, very close to that one there, but still making it through, no problem. We seem to be okay. Gets up to the last little bit there. Water not even close. The spin dash to victory. And there you go. I believed. Don't let anybody say I didn't.
I didn't believe, that's why I got the checkpoint.
Mood. That's a mood. All right, and then thankfully after the stress that is Labyrinth, we get a little bit of a break, a little chill break that is the Starlight Zone. So we're going to just head through the stage here.
So I'm gonna go. I messed up that jump a little bit, but that's okay. I can fly to get back up here. There is a little bit of jump there that you can do to skip the spring, and I messed that jump, but that's okay because I'm Tails, I can fly.
See, we do love that. We do love this. It's just a case of I messed that up, but it's fine. I can fly.
Alright, so I am going to try the IL strat. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get it, but I'm going to try it. I do have a backup for when I fail. I get this trick once every 200 tries, so here goes nothing.
The fact that you have timed that or counted how many attempts is impressive. The fact that you've also done 200 attempts of this is impressive. But yeah, let's see if we can get this here. We're going for the IL strat.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it, so this is my backup here.
Fair enough. It's like trying to get the super speed to get the big height, to get enough up and over the stage here. You know what's coming. It's Tails. It's out of bounds. It's up above the ceiling, and away we go. What we were looking for is just after the loop-de-loop there, you wanted to have enough speed to do a massive jump that takes you up and over, which allows you to just start the super flight there a little bit earlier. Saves you a couple of seconds, but a 20 is still phenomenal. Did we mention Tails' flight is busted?
So, same thing with this, I'm going to try to go up and over. Excuse me, I'm going to try to go up and over the stage here. I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. So I'm going to do this the regular way now. Because I'm doing this the regular way, there is a frame perfect jump that I have to do at the end. So here's hoping I get it.
Yeah, good luck, fingers crossed.
Oh, I got the frame perfect jump. Let's go.
Yo, smooth. That's gorgeous, that is. All right, boss fight.
And then I immediately get hit after I show that off. Okay.
I mean, so, that's how it is.
Tails' flight is broken, like we were saying. Stand here. There we go. Yeah, as long as it's just my tail and not my body that hits the boss, like we were saying earlier, we can damage the bosses with our tails. So, yeah, that's a thing.
Like we said, Tails' flight is busted in more ways than one. Speaking of busted, we are almost at the end of the run. We have 3 stages left. Well, technically 4 stages left. And we're going to start with Scrap Brain 1. We're going to fly all the way up the top because we are going to take the top route on the stage. And we are just going to leg it across here. He is going to run out of breath eventually. Going to get a little bit of a landing just so we can fly our way back through again. Once again, going to land on the set of platforms there to go through. There you go. Down into the middle route, this is where we would normally be with Sonic. Run straight across, hit the button to open the button up the top there. Spin dash our way across, hopefully not getting bodied by the fire. And then to the end of the stage. Smooth.
Yeah, it turns out that blast flame at the very end in Origins is proximity, so as long as you start your spin dash from far enough left, you'll always be able to jump over the flame without getting hit.
The good old objects don't load until you're on screen. Speaking of objects not loading, we'll see if Scrap Brain 2 is going to behave itself. We're going to go and take the top route of the stage here. We'll do a little bit of roll off these circles. They do give us a little bit of momentum. We can use that if we jump off at the right time, just to get a little bit of height to get the flight. We're then going to run our way through again, hopefully going to get dodging some of these spike balls. They are balls on chains. They are a pain in the butt. And we're going to go through and get bodied as always, because that's what these always do. However, we're going to then use the iframes that we get just to spin dash our way through it. Next is the hardest part, not getting squished by those pillars. Those pillars suck. And then finally, once again, we're going to go straight over. Normally, we'd do a bounce down here. Don't need to do a bounce because we're tails and we can fly. And we'll do another damage boost straight through the saw blades. Why? It's fast. One last set of spin dashes.
I just need to hope I make the cycle for these last wrecking balls. I almost jumped over it.
It was like every time.
I tried.
You know
I saw it coming. I tried to jump. I just didn't jump high enough.
Yep. Every time. So what's happening? I'm gonna get hit by it. It's like too late. All right. Into the final one.
You can actually spin dash there, get to the right side of the laser, and end the stage early, but I didn't get to spin dash early enough, so.
It just means we get to come in Labyrinth 4. I mean, Scrap Brain 3. No, we were right. It's Labyrinth 4. Welcome to Labyrinth once again. Zehher, please don't fall down the bottom route. Nobody wants to fall down the bottom route. If you fall down the bottom route in this, on any version of the game, just restart the stage. I'm telling you now, just restart the stage. This is a 30-second long stage. It is not... Oh, nice little body there. Just fly up using the iframes. Oh, that poor enemy. Straight to the end of the stage, and away we go. And now, everybody's favourite boss, it's Jurgen! So unlike Sonic 1, where we had the pattern 432, 421, 43, in Sonic Origins, it is actually entirely random. So we refer to our friend Jurgen of the Scrap Brain. You can see him towards the left-hand side, just on the left side of the middle of the screen there. You can see the 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth. That is Jurgen. If you stand round about where Jurgen is, Jurgen usually tells you which pistons he's coming out from. 2 pistons will move. He will be in one of them. He can move them in any order. The one you don't want to see is that one, which is 2 and 3. It's a pain. However, with the spin dash, we can still hit him so long as we're on the right side. Zehher here doing a really good job.
It's coming up, so just to verify, I am killing Eggman, correct?
You are killing Eggman, yes.
Alright.
Yep, you are killing Eggman.
But your time is coming up when the screen fades. There's the explosion. We've got one more hit to go.
The time is coming up on the feed, and time.
GG!
GG's on that run, Zehher. And thank you very, very much, Argik. You were an amazing commentator.
Hey, thank you for having me. Again, Zehher, great run, buddy. I appreciate you inviting me on to do commentary with you. Where can people find you?
And
people
the
can find me.
time for that run was 22 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yo, nice.
Oh, nice. So people can find me on my Twitch. It's just Zehher Zehher it's twitch.tv/Zehher. And Unfortunately, my Discord is still up and going. I will be able to do that once I finish it, but for the time being, I do not have my Discord open for everybody yet.
No worries. Well, that was a great run, mate. GG's for your first marathon run. You should definitely be proud of that one. But I think, you got any last words?
No, not that I can think of.
In that case, this done, hand it back to you.
Yep. And back to us, and hopefully we will be transitioning. But we have a donation that came in from the one, the only, the world champion, DJ Fatso. Donated $60. Here's the $50 for Crashless and $10 for every owned. Here's $30 for the bonus Oblivion run, and $30 for not petting the cat. To encourage everyone to donate, let's hit the $30,000 goal. There goes the marathon. Hashtag there goes the marathon. Challenges that they donated to was the bonus run for Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and to pet the cat, to not pet the cat for Katana Zero.